Oh, you nasty. Damn. You're right.
Oh, crap. All right, too. Black is here. And I got to tell you something happened to me yesterday. It didn't bother me, but it was more evidence how people like to call in and lie when they don't know they're being recorded. Okay, I was leaving Cantonment, Florida, and I was heading up to Brewton, Alabama. And I was driving in the right lane behind some day cab pulling a trailer. Well, the day cab was driving slower than me. So I got over in the left lane to go around him. And I was going around him until a red light changed. So I had to come to a stop. Now, when we pulled off from the red light, the day cab was able to outrun me for a little while. So it didn't take that long for me to catch back up with him. But a pickup truck came from behind me and shot in between myself and that day cab, that track and trailer, whatever. And then a gold Malibu shot in when it was very close between myself and that tractor trailer. Well, anyway, when soon as she got in front of me, she started to drive slow. I mean, directly in front of me. She didn't put on brakes, but she drove slow. So after, I don't know, several hundred feet, we sped past the tractor trailer and I got over and started to go around her. And as I went around her, I grabbed my video camera and held it up to the window to let her know that she is being recorded. So anyway, I guess she wrote down the tag number, the number off the side of the truck, and she called in on me and told my company that I cut her off. Of course, she can't tell the truth. So anyway, the lady who answered the phone is a black lady, but she sounds white. Well, she can sound white when she wants to anyway. So she, told the lady that I cut her off and almost ran her off the road because she had to dodge me and all this right here and the other right. And said that she thinking about calling the police because I don't need to be on the road. This is what she said. So the lady was like, wow, So she called me and asked me, and I can tell when they believe the person that called in. They'll say, well, Black, I believe you, but this is how I know they believe the person who called in. When they say, are you having a good day? Yeah, I'm having a fine day. What are you talking about? Well, this lady called in and said that you cut her off and you almost ran her off the road, and she's considering calling the police. And I was like, okay. I ain't cutting nobody off. And I said, well, listen, why don't you call the video lady? I don't want to call her name, but call the video lady. There's a video camera in the front of my truck, and ask her to look at the video and see what's going on. So she called the lady, and she looked at the video and found out that the woman cut me off. Okay. And so then she called the lady back and asked her, why did you call in saying that my driver cut you off? Well, ma'am, you cut him off. And she went to yell and talking about she ain't cut nobody off. And the lady said, well, you driving a gold Malibu? Well, we have you on videotape squeezed in between two trucks. Ma'am, that's against the law what you did. We should call the police on you and give this video. And the lady went off on him, right? And your truck driver shouldn't be in the left lane holding up traffic and all this right here and the other. But they realized the woman lied. And it's so funny to me when people call in and the people in the office believe every word they say. But then when they watch the video and realize, damn, the driver didn't do anything. But that's the reason why I am the reason all trucks have video cameras. I got a GoPro some years ago, and I started showing them videos of what the stupid stuff people were doing, and it scared the hell out of the people in the office, and they had their own video cameras put in the trucks now. Some years ago, a female truck driver from my company hit a police car and damn near killed the policeman, damn near. Anyway, the cop lied and said he had his lights on. When they looked at the video camera, he did not have his lights on. The point I'm making, before you guys call in on truck drivers line, you might want to check to make sure the truck driver doesn't have video camera. I'll give you another one. About a year ago, I was in Natchez, Mississippi. And now, a long story short, basically, I was in the left lane to make a left turn. Well, right before you come to the red light, that left lane branches off into 2 lanes. Well, when the truck driver is making a left turn, we have to get in the outside lane so we can swing out. Well, as I was turning into the outside lane, I hear this horn blow. I look in the rearview mirror, there's an F-150 up under my damn truck. So the guy backs up, pulls around on the left side, roll down his window, and hit the little police takedown chirp thing or whatever. And he tells me I cut him off and I almost hit him. And I said, sir, there's 2 video cameras up here and 1 video camera right there. You're welcome to call the number and ask the people to show you the video. He looked at me, hesitated for a while, rolled up the window and drove through the red light. That video camera is the mother father. That video camera, it cuts down on the lying. People can't lie like they used to. This was before I had a video camera. I was coming from Alabama one night and minding my business, a Dodge pickup truck comes past me and just cut right in front of me. Just cut right in front of me for no reason. So I threw the bright lights on him and he slams on brakes. You know, he tapped the brakes several times. He didn't actually slam on brake, but he tapped the brakes several times. I kept the bright lights on. So he tapped the brakes a couple more times, kept the bright lights on. Then finally he sped up and got off, right? So I'm driving on down the road. The next thing I know, he comes up beside me and gets on the side of my truck. I guess he write down the phone number or whatever. He calls in and tells my boss. I'm riding down the road, flashing my lights for no reason. Okay, my boss, now, the boss then is not the boss anymore. He retired. So anyway, the boss called me. He's mad because it was like 11 o'clock at night. The guy called in, raising hell, talking about I'm blinking the light. So my boss tells me, just stop blinking your lights. And I'm like, I'm not blinking my lights. I only turn my lights on 1 time. Well, the man said you blinking your light. You need to quit blinking your light before you get pulled over. And I tell my boss, I said, you know, why don't you call the guy back and tell him that I have a video camera that will show him coming in front of me, cutting me off, and then brake checking me. Why don't you just pretend like you saw this video? Just do it. Well, the next day, my boss decided to try it. He called the guy and told him that he saw him on videotape cutting me off and slamming on brakes. Guess what? The guy changed his tune. Well, I only slammed on my brake because he threw his bright lights on me. Completely lied. Completely lied. I love it. That's the reason I keep a video camera on. Whenever I come into a city, I turn the video camera on because people will tell a lie. Dre, y'all have a good day.